phone stolen. So the same day, let me now give you a story of now the so-called boyfriend. So my phone has been stolen. Let me take you back. My then boyfriend asked me to actually buy the concert, the tickets for the concert, and then he was going to refund. And I was like, yeah, babe, that's fine. Because back in the day I was working, actually I was in Westlands. And so the tickets I was buying actually from Westlands. So it was easier. Actually it was easier. So I bought and I went home and I showered, prepared myself. And yeah, and I went. So I decided, hey, let me kill two birds with one stone. And then that is when my phone got stolen. Actually, I'm not giving you this story well. I remember before now going to the concert, when it was almost time, I think it was around maybe 4, and my so-called boyfriend is calling me to tell me that, have you already bought the tickets? And then I had told him I had bought the tickets. And then he's like, have you bought the tickets? And I'm like, yeah, I told you I bought the tickets. I don't know what is going to happen, because now my friend has I have a friend of mine that has been given tickets for free, and so we're going to use those tickets. And it was just one. So, and I'm like, so what am I gonna do with the tickets that I have? So what am I gonna do? So what am I supposed to do? I mean, what am I supposed to do? And I'm like, I don't know, bitch. Obviously, he didn't call me bitch, but that is what he was trying to insinuate. Like, I mean, it is what it is. Me, I've been given a ticket to buy, bitch. So I'm like, okay. And then he gave me this idea that you can actually go to the place and outside you can try selling it. Imagine. And I'm like, you are the one who said I buy these tickets, so you should be responsible. Come, we meet up, you go and sell yourself. Am I crazy, honeys? Am I crazy? I don't think so. So yeah, I went. So I decided, you know what? Let me just continue with this life. I wish I knew. I should have just stayed in the house. Because now, that is how I went now to town. I met up with this other dude from Facebook, because he was also going to the so-called concert in quotes. And he was like, oh, we met at Space, a club called Space. Right now, if you ask me to go to such a place, hey, me, it traumatizes me. So I went, all dressed up, all ready for concert. And then it was a reggae concert, by the way, so you can imagine just how I was wearing back in the day. I had a concert, I had a t-shirt that was all reggae drop. So I went, and he's like, oh, hi, how are you doing? And then he was sitting with another couple there, and he introduced me to the couple. You know, it's like, oh, this is my friend, oh, these are my friends. And then we sit there, and then he was all chatting with them. So I thought actually they knew each other, because they were even laughing. Oh my goodness. And then he asked me what I was using, and I'm like, yeah, I can use Black Eyes. Back in the day, I know, honey, I know, I used to use Black Eyes. So I thought, oh my goodness, this is so nice, this is very nice. At least I have someone who can do what? At least I have a better man than the person that was actually telling me to go and sell tickets out there. So kidogo, he's like, there is a friend of mine you're supposed to go with, and my phone just died. Assist me with yours, so that I can make a phone call and actually get to know where he is. So I'm like, okay, all right. I mean, okay. And there he goes. 1 minute, 2 minutes. 1 minute is okay. You can't think of anything, right? You can just think maybe he's just trying to direct him where he is. Oh, 2 minutes. My goodness. Yeah, so now it's looking like, my goodness, it's like it's not really nice. 3 minutes. Oh my goodness. Okay, 5 minutes. I mean, I was a very patient woman, my goodness. I'm not that patient nowadays. When you look at me, I'm not patient. Okay, so now I started chatting with the friends, the so-called friends. I thought they were friends. And they were like, honey, we don't know that guy. We don't know that person. We don't know. We just met here and he was all chatty. We don't know. Honey, we don't know. My goodness. Oh my goodness. What? Yeah. We don't know that person. What? Oh my God. And then the dude was like, oh my goodness. Maybe what has he gone with it? I mean, what did you give him? Did you give him anything? And I'm like, yeah, I gave him my phone. I gave him my phone. And I'm like, let us try calling. And they were like, let us try call that your mobile number. So I give them my mobile number. Mteja wa nambari mteja wa nambari uliopiga leo hapatikani kwa sasa. Oh my God. My phone. I try again. Now I realize, actually, I wake up. I realize my phone has been stolen. My phone, it has been stolen. What can you try telling people? What can you try telling people? So, I realized, oh my God, he was a con man. Hey. So I realized, yeah, I still have the tickets. Oh my God, I realized, oh my God, my day was going bad. It was going all the way left. And I'm a left-handed. So I decided, I thought very quick, and I asked them, actually, you know what? Try call this guy. Actually, he's my boyfriend. Yeah, he's my boyfriend. Oh my goodness. And yeah, because I knew his phone online, off head. So they dialed, and I pick the call, and I'm like, oh, hi. And I'm like, my phone has just been stolen, so where can we meet? And he's like, oh, I'm sorry about that, but and remember, when I'm making that call, I was crying. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry about that, but I'm already inside the concert. I'm already inside, honey. I'm already inside the concert. I cannot leave. Wait, what? Yeah. Okay. Bye. Now I cry, and now the friends are just trying to console me. Now I'm like, now, do I continue going, or do I now go back home? And I'm like, now what am I going to say? What will I tell them? You know, if it is now, if it is now, I'm thinking, if it was happening like today, or, you know, I would be like, I'm going back home, like the concert has been cancelled. Duh. It's that simple. But then I was very much naive, honey. I was very much honey. And I'm like, how do I lose 2,000 of the concert, the tickets, and then I lose my phone, and then I go back home with 0? How do I go back with 0? So I decided, you know what? Let me continue walking. Let me wear the big girl shoes and continue with my life like nothing happened. As if that was not enough. So me, I'm walking to Afia Center and looking on my left side. I see the so-called boyfriend with his best friend. Imagine. The person who told me is already inside the gate. He cannot come out. What a stupid fool I was then. Imagine, I saw him. I thought it was the devil. It was the devil's day. And I'm like, oh my goodness, you are here. Is that a ghost? Imagine. He's there standing majestically. And then he's just looking at me. And you know, I don't even know where I got this guts or this confidence. And I went there and I said hi to the dude, and not the friend, not this other one, the friend. And I'm like, oh, so you guys are here? Okay, sawa, but me, I'm going to the concert. There I go. I was very devastated. I was a fool back in the day because I would have just gone home. I mean, why was I so trying so hard? I would have gone home. You know, back in the day, 2000 was a lot. And then you miss. This other one has already dissed me. You know, he has already decided that he has another free ticket, so he cannot, he doesn't want a ticket. And I had already bought, and he's the one who had told me to buy. My goodness. And then to come to town, I meet another maniac man who has already gone with my phone. I mean, if my day could not go any worse. And then to top it all up, I call this dude and he tells me he's inside the concert. Then I walk only to meet him at Apia Center, standing, laughing with his friend. I mean, I could have gone home. Why was I still insisting? So I decided, you know what, let me continue moving because I'm a strong woman. I am a very strong woman. So I went and I paid, and actually I went inside, and because of luck, I met a friend I knew there. And actually I narrated him the story, and he was like, you know what, it's okay, you know, there's some very good men out there, by the way. And he was like, you know what, don't worry, it's fine, don't worry, these things happen, you know. And that's how. And imagine I still had fun in the concert. Of course, I saw that the so-called boyfriend there with his friend actually didn't even have another woman. Or he did. I can't remember very well because I really did care less. And that is how that night was, a devil's night. And I finished the night, and then we had fun with a friend. We enjoyed because it was a reggae concert, and I love reggae. And now the next day in the morning, I went home, you know, after the concert. I went home, and when I look at how I was treated back in the day, I just sobbed to myself because it was sad. I mean, it was very sad. And it was the worst day of my life, I think. It was, because, it was. But I know I'm not the only person who has made foolish decisions back in the day, because these things happen. We know we are human beings, and we are created to make, you know what I mean, yeah. So imagine that is how I got my phone was stolen, the tickets. Oh, by the way, my tickets. My then boyfriend, after we had broken up, then we got back together, then we broke up for good, then we became friends. He still was asking for that money. But he went ahead and he gave me the money, and right now we are very good friends. Okay, we are not very good friends now, we are at a very distant place. But I forgave him. Now that was my day. I was conned, and how naive I was, and it is still okay. As you can see me right now, I'm not the same person I used to be back in the day. So I was giving you this story so that you can be alert, and you can be very alert. And right now, I don't really believe in people who are in social media, because there are so many people out there who are just faking it, you know. They are really faking it. Can you imagine the person we met online, and he stole my phone, and he went with it, and he lives well, you know. But I forgive him, you know. But yeah, so I was giving you this story so that also you guys, you can make right choices for yourselves. You can be able to take it slow, especially with online people. I know it is not something that happens to everybody. There are people actually who have met online and they have married, you know. Yeah, there are people who have married online. if that is what God had ordained for you, if you are lucky, I know I've said ordained, but it is ordained for you, it is okay. But there's some of us who have to learn from it, you know, and yeah, so that's it.